All right, Shalom. First off, we want to give our praises to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Bashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahushai,
Ba'ashem,
Bashem,
Harakah Kodash.
Rakal, Wadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders, the great millstone, and Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching His word in truth and sincerity. And it's us brothers in the Bay Camp just linking up to do another lesson for the Akim, Lord willing, to be edifying. And we sticking on around the same subject, so to speak, as far as how Esau demonizing us and this word getting more publicity, because the reason that Esau is doing that now is because now it's to the point to where you can't ignore it anymore because everybody knows about it. But the first scripture I want to start off with is Second Corinthians 2, no, 2 Corinthians 10, and I'm gonna start at verse 4. No, I'm gonna start at verse 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds. And that's how they want to try to depict us. When they put us on the news that we're actually carnal as far as fleshly. All right, when that's not the case. We're actually spiritual, and the words that we're bringing out through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, they're pulling down all the strongholds the so-called white man has taught our people that lives here in Babylon, man. You told them how everybody that go to church, they still worship the same picture of so-called Jesus, all right? They believe that the angels and the Most High, everybody's white, all right? They think that pretty much Esau's God, all right? And we're telling you through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai that all those things are false. All right, we're pulling down all the strongholds the so-called white man has set up. All right, letting you know that he's an Edomite, letting you know the future judgment of Esau, you so-called white people, and that America is going down. America is spiritually Babylon, you know, and telling our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that you're the Most High's chosen people. All right, our people actually 2/3 of our people they sit here. That isn't good enough for y'all. Y'all want to be equal with the so-called white man. Really, you want to be under him. All right, because that's how you've been raised your whole entire life. Yet you're actually supposed to be better than the so-called white man, and you're actually people. 2/3 of our people out there they actually get upset about that, about us saying that we're better than Esau. When Esau he says that all the damn time. Yeah, going back to the point with the scripture, we're pulling down all the strongholds of the so-called white man. That's why he has to go that route as far as trying to demonize us. And I'm
Right, right. If I could say something on that too, because this is all biblically prophesied, in the scriptures. This is a battle between Jacob and Esau. And Esau, he uses witchcraft, which is on the left hand side, to do things in the earth. And the Most High uses his men on the right hand side, by giving, by the words of prophecy, by the spirit, which is power, to go against the so-called white man,
mm-hmm.
And some people are going to get it and some people are not going to get it. And Esau, this is detrimental to his society because his society was built on lies. Did you have more in that scripture?
It was just one more verse.
Okay.
Verse 5, it says, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of the Most High, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh Shai.
Right, like Christianity did. That's a stronghold.
Yeah.
All right, through the spirit, that stronghold is being broken down. So that's part of Esau society that was being established to uphold his power. So that's another proof that he's losing power, and this word is actually, getting to him. You can expound on it.
Yeah, and that's basically we casting down all the lies that the so-called white man has put out there, man. our people, they're a lot of people, they still haven't even heard about it until it was on the news, and then that made them want to look more into it. All right. And the reason that we have to be on the news is because we're out there on the highways and byways and we're flooding YouTube, I had, through the spirit, I had did a video the other day how YouTube, they're actually cracking down on their policies, basically getting rid of so-called toxic information, toxic videos. And what is that mainly going to be pointed or geared towards? Videos of the truth, because we're actually bringing out facts, 100% truth. All right, everything that we're saying is actually 100% true. Esau, he just says it, but he doesn't even have anything to back up what he's saying. We have everything to back it up, from the scriptures first and foremost to actual documents in history. And through the spirit, that's why brother's been saying that we're gonna start going back into the books, bringing out books on Esau, because he think that we're just talking out of our ass like the so-called white man does. He actually makes stuff up, and then people believe it. We're telling you the truth, all right? Nothing but the truth, all right? Non-stop. But did any you got a precept or?
Can somebody get Isaiah 60?
Yep.
I just started at the top.
Yep. This is Isaiah 60:1. It says, "Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross
the darkness is covering the earth. These lies, Esau's lies that he has spread, throughout the whole planet Earth. And now that the truth is coming into play, right? That's what the brother was bringing out. Esau, he's going to try to block out the truth. Okay, he's going to try to block out the truth. That gross darkness is covering over the whole earth. Well, through the Spirit of the Lord, He has given us the light to understand, to be able to see through that darkness. Go ahead.
God. It says, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall rise upon thee, and His glory shall be seen upon thee."
His glory is going to be seen upon us. We're going to be delivered. We're going to have spiritual power. All these things are happening. All these things are setting. Esau has set the stage.
Yep.
Basically, all the building blocks are already laid down, and it's crazy how all these things are happening simultaneously, right? Mm-hmm. More war with Russia. All right, he's down there in Venezuela. Then you had him making the Israelites public. Now he's cracking down more on YouTube. Okay, that's going to bring in the famine of the word. You have this government shutdown that's still looming over people's heads. Okay, this was only a temporary release. This is only a bad day, 3 weeks.
Yep.
Okay, and that's going to bring more anxiety to the economy, to the stock market. Okay, the elites are releasing all these things, which really, through the Spirit, is Yahweh Shema Shai is releasing all these things. Okay. I think is there more on that? I believe that was the point.
Yeah, that was the point.
God. Yeah, if you do you have another scripture?
I had some, but if you wanted me to pull something, I can go to that.
Yeah, the famine of the word was at Amos 8.
Amos 8. Yep, 8 and 11, I believe. God. This Yep. This is the book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord."
See? Mm-hmm. And these words are going to be precious in that day.
Yep.
Because the Lord, He's going to instill these words in precious men. He's going to make them more precious than fine gold. Mm-hmm. Okay? And everything is starting to, take place or unroll or unravel itself from all the things from our apostles and elders have been saying. They're starting to unravel themselves right before our eyes. And people are still in that blinded state, especially Jake. But the Lord, he's making these things very, very plain and evident that we are definitely in these last days. Esau's about to come. He's setting the stage for his smear. He's on his smear campaign. Okay. Just as he's smearing Venezuela. And then what did he do? He tried to set us coup. So he's going to come in, Revelation 12:12. He's going to come in like a flood. And we see that. All while the word of the Lord is taken off out in the public. Because now it's public, but he's going to take it and make it private. So only those who have it, and those who do not have it, you're going to be caught out there.
Yep.
See?
That's right.
Was that it on that right there?
It's a little bit more.
Done.
It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
Yeah. And you don't have
that was
Slack.
Slack it, please. Babu Kusha.
Yeah. You don't have our people, but like they don't appreciate the word right now, because our people, they're not in that spirit right now, trying to run up to the, like, every brother that's, camp set up in different states. You don't have the masses of our people running up trying to hear that word right now, because they don't appreciate the real value of this word, man. Because like it says in Isaiah 33:6, this is actually what's going to keep you stable in those times to come. Yet our people, the majority of them, they're not going to receive this word, and they don't understand the real value of this knowledge, man. All right, the real riches of this knowledge, because it's going to keep you. You're going to actually know what's going on before it does happen, and it keeps you in the loop, so to speak. All right, and it keeps that hedge around you ultimately. All right, because ain't nothing when all hell breaks loose and everything, and Esau comes like a flood. What these niggas gonna rely on, man? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you gonna pull out a gun, all this little cardinal stuff, but Esau got he got better stuff than you, so you can't even fight him on that field. So all you can do is lean upon the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, yet they're not gonna realize that until this word is actually taken away from them. And then they're gonna realize,
right.
like, damn, all those guys that we was actually talking shit about on the comment board, that we used to be scoffing about, they was actually telling us the truth. And then they're going to be trying to look, like the scripture said, they're going to be running to and fro. And you ain't going to find us nowhere, man. All right?
Yeah, all you're going to do is find death.
Good.
You're going to find death. And the cold thing about it is the Lord, he's taking the word from you. He's slipping it out of your hands right now, slipping.
Yeah.
But, Jake's hard-headed, Jake needs to learn by pain. And that's essentially what's going to happen. You're gonna learn by excruciating pain, but it is gonna be. Then you're gonna wake up in the kingdom. You're gonna be cool.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
That's the breakdown.
Yep.
Gone.
Yeah.
So
I got quick precept.
Done.
Just going into how. Well, yeah, I'll just go hop straight to it. Proverbs, chapter 1. Verse 25, it says, but ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated, knowledge, and did not choose the fear of the Lord.
Yeah, and that's the spirit that our people are in right now, man. Mm-hmm. They said that not the counsel of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, because like I was saying, it's been on the news or whatnot. Look at the comments and look at our 2/3 of our people that make videos responding about it. Look at the spirit that they in, man. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to accept it. All right, they don't want to acknowledge it. So what? By the time that you actually do want to try to take heed, or you do want to try to seek out the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he's gonna turn his back on you, man. Mm-hmm. And then, like the brother said, you're gonna be looking to and fro for us, but all you're gonna find is death, man. Nothing but judgment. Mm-hmm. All right, death by pain, because you chose not to listen now, especially more. Out of all times to try to listen, man, this is the high time to try to listen right now. Yep. This actually been on the news. Esau, all type of stuff going on globally, economically, within America. Everything's it's historical events. All right, and now is an all-time reason to listen more than anything for people that haven't been listening yet. They're not going to until it's too late. And then that's when Jake want to listen. Jake's always too late. You want to listen when it's convenient for you.
Right.
You want to listen when it's convenient for you to try to get the word. When that's not how the things work, man. You gotta seek the Lord right now before all hell do break loose.
Yeah, seek the Lord while he may be found.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, you seek him while he may be found, but Jake don't want to do that. Jake want to turn up because you still Esau give you the liberty to still go out there, be a nigga, turn up, smoke, commit adultery, do all manners of wickedness. All right, folly. Y'all want to go choose to do that now instead of choosing to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai and choosing his ways, which is going to ultimately save you when all that hell does come upon everybody, man.
Yeah, because in their mind, they feel like they still have time. Like, well, everything's still business as usual. They still got the internet up. Brothers are still being able to hit the highways and hedges every week. So, hey, it's cool. I'll just turn up, and get to it when I can or whatever. But then, hey, it's gonna hit home. It's gonna feel like it hit suddenly out of nowhere. Because a lot of guys are just in the world and not on their watch, and then you're gonna bug out. You ain't gonna know where to go, what to do. You're just gonna be through, man.
John. Hey, can you get real quick? Can you get 2 Peter 3:3?
God, sir.
Yeah, just going off what you were saying. They think they have time.
Yep, that's it.
Basically, when you think you have time, you ultimately are a scoffer.
Yep.
Because you don't take the word of the Lord with urgency. You don't take it in belief when he says that the day is now. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is 2 Peter 3:3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
And that's ultimately what you're doing. Slaki, can you read the last part?
Go on. And saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Right, and that's basically a guy who believes that he has time.
Yep.
But man, everything cool. I'm chilling. That's you scoffing against the word of the Lord.
Okay.
Well, that's ultimately what you're doing. You're a scoffer. Yep. You're mocking at it. If you don't take it with belief. Really, you don't have any faith because faith requires action.
Yep.
So that's what these people believe. We got a lot of Israelites that know that the Israelites watch the videos occasionally. Do this, do that, but they're not really. They still eat pork, shrimp. Still get bald heads. And they don't really take it serious. And that's them scoffing at it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you wanted to keep reading a little bit more, I think that was pretty much the point. Well, read a little bit more about Bashar,
okay,
because it's going to go into it. Well, the judgment for people like that.
God. This verse 5, for this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of the Most High the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the waters and in the water, whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished. But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men.
Right, talking about those nuclear missiles. Because before, these people are willfully ignorant, those who believe in the scriptures. They don't even understand the story or the concept of Noah.
Yep.
And how the Most High destroyed the whole earth, all life on earth, except all humans, except Noah and his wife, his 3 sons and their wives. Yep. 8 persons, as the scriptures say.
Okay.
And now the whole earth is flooded with people. They think that, they're cool. They can go get McDonald's burgers. So everything's cool. But they're willingly ignorant that this death that's going to happen, the next great catastrophic event is going to be a nuclear event, fire. You know,
Okay.
so that's really those who are not seeking the Lord while He may be found. They're really their destination. Okay, is fire.
Yep.
That's their final destination.
Okay.
Right? What's the what is that? The movie Final Destination, right? It was about judgment,
Yep.
trying to escape judgment. So they thought, okay, damn, I know judgment can come at any given time. So I know judgment's about to fall upon me. I'm gonna try to maneuver my way out of judgment.
Mm-hmm.
But they might maneuver their way out of one thing, right? But ultimately, what was their final destination? Was to get put to death.
Yep.
But that's those nuclear missiles, and the scriptures speak about that. The day of the Lord is as a man
Yep.
that ran from a lion and a bear met him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's basically what your final. That's the lesson we gotta do. Final destination. Or you damn Babylonians, man. It's gonna be nuclear missiles.
That's next up.
Yeah, that's the next big thing.
Yeah, next up. It's a little insight thing. But yeah, do you have any other scriptures?
No, that was it.
That was it.
Gone. Oh, well, hey, with that, I hope you brothers will edify with the lesson. We give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Ruach HaKodesh, and Shalom to all you Akim.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.